All right, the line of thunderstorm activity very ragged. The severe thunderstorm warnings have dropped here, so we're seeing these thunderstorms kind of shrink up in size a little bit and struggle to hold their structure and struggle to hold some of the strength. The one warning we still have is up towards Reedville and up to parts of the northern neck. So let's just kind of cruise through it. You could be a forecaster with me here as what we call nowcast, meaning just look at the radar. We'll time out some of the thunderstorms, see which way they're going. This is a favorite kind of forecasting if you ask any meteorologist here about what's going on, because basically you just get to look out the window and track it the old-fashioned way. So some thunderstorm activity still continues in Southampton and Northampton, right on the state line here. So let's zoom in. We'll see where that thing's going, how fast it's moving, and where it'll come up next. So the heaviest of the rain is just north of Murfreesboro and Franklin. You're up next to see some of that. Boykins getting some heavy rain. Not a lot of lightning associated with this. We're not seeing too much on our radar here in terms of the lightning tracker, so to speak. But if we put a storm tracker on this, moving out to the northeast, these are moving pretty quick still at 45 miles an hour or so, close to Franklin, about 5 o'clock, 5:20-ish, around Windsor as well, near Smithfield. We'll get close up that way towards 5:36. There could be some of this rain nearby if it tracks a little bit farther to the south in that trajectory towards Suffolk, about 5:25-ish. So closer to 5:30 out towards Windsor and Suffolk, closer to 5:15 where it's starting to rain just a little bit on Franklin, for those in the Franklin area. All right, let's get up towards the north where there's some couple extra showers, very light in nature, or excuse me, widely scattered in nature, kind of small here. Look at this little tiny one just south of Wakefield. That's going to cruise right on the county lines there into Isle of Wight. Seeing a little bit of a break here across James River. There's some brief heavy rain on the 64 corridor crossing over James City County there. And then farther to the north, we have the heavier rain and some thunderstorm activity with the potential for damaging wind. Some light rain now across the middle peninsulas, kind of dying from the previous thunderstorm. This is interesting here. Nice little outflow. Some of that cooler air is coming in from these thunderstorms. Maybe that could help trigger some additional thunderstorm activity. We'll see how that unfolds, but as of now, probably not likely. There's a lot of wind out there and a lot of cloud coverage. It's not that warm in terms of the severe weather potential because of the cloud coverage we saw today. All right, that severe thunderstorm warning towards Reedville. Heavy rain associated with it. Potential for damaging wind north of Saluda. There's going to be some pouring rain out of this. This is kind of thunderstorm activity just looping over itself. So just north of Saluda, if they're doing any driving anytime soon, could see some rain pile up in parts of the region here. Not a lot of rain at all, really, for northeastern North Carolina. Just a few heavy showers and thunderstorms out towards Rocky Mount. We'll see how this unfolds here. Ahoskie, you're going to get some rain here probably the next hour. Now, the tornado watch has been extended to include the majority of the south side until 7 p.m., where there is the threat for damaging wind. But as we look outside at the radar now, some of those thunderstorms are starting to shrink up in size. Overlooking the James River Bridge, cloudy. If you had a chance to be outside, you notice those clouds are moving really quick. Similarly across Cape Charles, beautiful shot here at some of that rain off in the distance trying to make its way over the Chesapeake Bay. So this is going to be our zone where the heaviest rain will be and some of the stronger thunderstorms will be peninsulas and eastern shore here. Maybe a couple of them sneak into the south side over the next few hours, all part of this massive area low pressure where some snow is making its way into Chicago. Fortunately, tonight, the showers and storms move out. We see temperatures drop down to near 50, and we're going to pull this thing in here tomorrow. The area low pressure, where the cooler areas, sets up a blustery day with some stubborn clouds for the day tomorrow. We have winds gusting around 30, 35 miles an hour, some clouds kind of creeping into the region, and highs only in the 50s, maybe near 60 degrees for us. Could get up to about the low 60s or so for the day tomorrow. It's going to stay cool and breezy through the end of the week, but we will start to bring in some drier air, and that means there's a little bit more sunshine in the forecast towards the end of the week. Highs in the 50s through Saturday and Sunday, but with some sunshine. So the storms move out. Here we go. Tonight, there's a couple lingering showers, but after midnight, storms move out. We have a lingering shower here or there with some stubborn clouds on Thursday, and then we're into some of that sunshine on Friday. Looks pretty good through the weekend. Just feeling cool. Highs in the 50s. We're warming up, though, by next week.